Assalamu alaikum and hello everyone. This is me Fatima Business Wali and today I'm going to discuss this amazing topic with ChatGPT. Women are change makers, how female leaders are transforming communications. So without wasting any time, let's start. Hi ChatGPT.
Of course. I'm here and ready to help. What's on your mind today?
Yes. Now, ChatGPT, today I would like to discuss an inspiring topic: women as a change makers, how female leaders are transforming communities. Throughout history, women have played a vital role in critical creativity, positive change through leadership, education, healthcare, entrepreneurship, social work, and innovation. So today female leaders are solving communicate challenges, empowering others, promoting equality and inspiring future generations. So in this discussion, I would like to explore how women are transforming communities, the challenges they face, and how society can support more women in leadership roles.
I love that topic. It's so powerful and really important. And you're right, women have always been catalysts for change, even when their contributions were overlooked. So, as we dive into it, is there a particular angle you'd like to focus on, like a specific region, a field of impact, or maybe personal stories?
Okay, ChatGPT. Uh, so, can you tell me what does it mean to be change maker?
Absolutely. A change maker is basically someone who takes action to drive positive social, environmental, or cultural change. They don't just wait for things to happen, they actively work to make a difference, often challenging norms or creating new pathways. So, a change maker can be anyone, whether they're leading a community project, starting a business with a social mission, or even reshaping conversations in their field.
Okay, so why are women increasingly becoming powerful agent of change?
That's a really great question. I think a big part of it is that more women are gaining access to education, leadership opportunities, and resources that they might not have had before. Plus, we're seeing a cultural shift. People are valuing diverse perspectives more, and women are bringing fresh ideas, empathy, and resilience to the table. And of course, women are often driven by personal experience. They see problems firsthand and they're motivated to solve them.
Okay, uh, ChatGPT, how can uh, education empower women to become influential leaders in their communities?
Oh, absolutely. Education is such a game changer. When women have access to education, it gives them the knowledge, skills, and confidence to take on leadership roles. It broadens their perspective, helps them understand complex systems, and often connects them with networks of mentors. And once they're educated, they can advocate for change, build initiatives, and uplift others, creating a ripple effect in their communities.
Okay, uh, how do female leaders contribute to the development of stronger and more inclusive communities?
Yeah, that's such a great point. Female leaders often bring a really collaborative, empathetic approach to leadership. They tend to prioritize listening to diverse voices, ensuring everyone has a seat at the table. And by doing that, they address things like inequality, social justice, and access to resources. So their leadership helps break down barriers and create a sense of belonging, which is key for resilient, inclusive communities.
Okay, uh, how do female leadership qualities make women effective at creating positive and social change?
Yeah, so a lot of it comes down to their strengths in areas like empathy, communication, and collaboration. Women leaders often build trust by being approachable and by fostering open dialogue. They tend to see the human side of issues, so they're really good at bringing people together, whether that's across different backgrounds, ages, or experiences. And because they're often balancing multiple roles, they bring a lot of resilience, creativity, and practical problem solving, all of which drive real sustainable change.
Okay, so what leadership qualities make women effective at getting positive social media?
Oh, that's a really interesting one. I think, especially on social media, women leaders often shine because they're so authentic. They're able to share personal stories, connect emotionally, and create trust with their audience. They also tend to be really strategic. They use their platforms to highlight important issues, mobilize action, and build supportive online communities. So their leadership qualities like transparency, empathy, and vision really translate powerfully online.
Okay, so what are some of the biggest challenges women face when taking on leadership roles?
Yeah, that's a really important point. I mean, women often face barriers like gender bias, stereotypes, and even structural inequalities, like not having equal access to funding or mentorship. There's also a lot of balancing. Juggling family responsibilities with career growth can be tough. And sometimes there's just a lack of role models, so it can be harder to see a clear path forward. But, as these barriers are being addressed, we're seeing more women break through.
Okay, what are communication encourage more women and girls to become future leader?
That's a great point. Communication is really key. When we share stories of women who are leading change, whether that's through social media, community programs, or even in the workplace, it shows younger girls what's possible. Plus, when we create spaces where girls can practice leadership, like in school clubs, mentorship programs, or discussion forums, they start to see themselves as leaders. So, open, supportive communication really plants those seeds early.
Okay, uh, why is
I'm
diversity in leadership important of solving community problem?
Oh, that's such a great question. Diversity in leadership is really crucial because it brings a wider range of perspectives, experiences, and solutions to the table. When leadership reflects the diversity of the community, it means decisions are more inclusive and the solutions are more equitable. It also helps build trust because people see themselves represented and they feel heard. So, diverse leadership really unlocks more creative, effective, and lasting change.
Okay,
Yeah,
how
exactly. And
do
no worries.
mm,
If you were about to ask something else or needed me to expand on a part of that, just let me know. I'm happy to keep going.
okay, so how do women leaders inspire confidence and hope in young generation?
Yeah, that's a beautiful aspect. Women leaders inspire confidence and hope by being visible role models. They show that leadership is attainable no matter the obstacles. They share their journeys, both struggles and successes, and they highlight how they overcame barriers. Plus, when young people see women leading in different fields, whether it's business, politics, or social impact, they realize, hey, that could be me. And that gives them a sense of purpose and possibility.
Yes, right. Okay, so how can women use entrepreneurship to solve social and economic challenges?
That's a really powerful area. Women can use entrepreneurship to create businesses that directly address social issues like affordable housing, sustainable fashion, or accessible healthcare. By building businesses with some purpose, they create jobs, stimulate economic growth, and offer solutions where the market might have fallen short. Plus, they often reinvest back into their communities, creating this ripple effect of positive change.
Okay, what role does emotional intelligence play in effective female leadership?
Oh, emotional intelligence is huge. It helps female leaders understand and manage their own emotions, but also recognize and respond to others. So they build trust, navigate conflicts with care, and create a supportive environment. That kind of emotional awareness makes them really effective, inspiring and mobilizing others, and it fosters a culture of compassion and understanding.
Okay, why is community services an important part of leadership?
Yeah, that's a really key piece. Community service grounds leadership in real world needs. When leaders engage with their communities, they stay connected to the challenges people face and the impact of their decisions. It also builds trust and credibility. People see that their leader cares. And by serving the community, leaders become a bridge. They translate needs into action. And that's how lasting positive change happens.
Okay, so how can use social media confident like
Great question.
Um,
Social media is such a powerful tool for women leaders. They can use it to share their expertise, tell their stories, and connect with a global audience. By being authentic, consistent, and intentional with their messaging, they build trust, inspire action, and create communities. Plus, they can amplify underrepresented voices, driving even more impact.
yes. So, like, what impact do women leaders have on education and youth development?
Yeah, women's leaders have a huge impact there. They often really.
How can female leaders promote health, well-being, and equality with communications?
Yeah, that's really powerful. Female leaders can use communication to raise awareness about health issues, break down stigma, and promote equitable access to care. By sharing personal stories, reliable information, and practical tips, they normalize conversations about mental and physical health. And by advocating for equal opportunities like paid leave, safe workplaces, they create a more supportive environment where everyone can thrive.
Yes, right. So, why is collaboration more effective than competition when creating lasting change?
Yeah, that's a really important distinction. Collaboration brings people together. So you pool resources, ideas, and strengths, and you build a shared vision. That means solutions are more sustainable because they're not just top down, they're co created and they reflect diverse needs. Plus, when people feel like they're part of a team, they stay committed long term, and that's what drives real lasting change.
Okay. What advice would you give to a young woman who want to become leader and make a difference?
I would say first believe in yourself and your voice. Your perspective matters. Seek out mentors and role models who inspire you, and don't be afraid to take small steps. Every action counts. Keep learning, stay curious, and surround yourself with a supportive community. And remember, leadership is a journey. Just keep going and you'll make a difference.
Okay. In your opinion, what is the most important quality every female should have to create lasting change?
Oh, that's a really thoughtful question. I think the most important quality is resilience because lasting change takes time and there will be setbacks. When women stay resilient, when they keep learning, adapting, and persisting, they prove that their vision is worth it. And that resilience inspires others to keep going too.
Okay, so
Exactly. So as you think about your own past, just remember that every moment of persistence is part of that bigger transformation. And you've got this. If anything else comes up, I'm here for it.
yes. What role do confidence and resilience play in becoming a successful idea?
Oh, they're absolutely fundamental. Confidence is what pushes you to take that first step, to speak up, to believe in your vision, even when it's not fully formed. And resilience is what keeps you going when you hit those inevitable bumps, when things get tough or when progress is slower than you hoped. Together, they create this momentum and they help you stay the course until you really see that success.
Yes. Okay. So, that's very important question. Like, if you could start a community project for you help to young women like girls, so what would it focus on and why? ChatGPT.
And skill building program. Of course. So, yeah, I was saying I'd focus on a mentorship and skill building program. I'd want to give young women access to mentors who can guide them, but also practical training, things like public speaking, financial literacy, and digital skills. I do it because I think when they have that foundation, confidence, know how, and a support network, they can really step up and lead in their own communities.
Okay, so thank you so much, ChatGPT, for this inspiring discussion. I learned that women have the ability to transform communities through leadership, caption, innovation, and determination. So, women when women are empowered with education, opportunities, and support, they become powerful change makers who inspire others and create a bright future for everyone. So, this conversation has motivated me to continue developing my own leadership skills and to encourage other women and girls to believe in their potential. So, thank you so much, ChatGPT, for sharing your valuable insights, and goodbye.
You're so welcome. I'm really glad this resonated with you. You have so much potential, and I'm excited to see where you go with this.